Good morning, my friends. This is my collection of different pressure cookers. First, here you have my 8-quart Wolfgang Pot pressure cooker. Then we have some manual units I wanted to show you. One being a Tefal, one being La Costina, and in the background is my pressure canner, which is an entirely different thing, but since we're talking pressure. And then I wanted to show you my 3-quart Instant Pot and my 6-quart Instant Pot. This review is really based on what I found in each one of these various pressure cookers. The Wolfgang Pot 8-quart has a dial on the front with timing on it, 5, 10, up to 90 minutes. I find it a little bit difficult to read the dial. It does have a warm setting, so you can warm things and you can previously start it in the warm cycle and brown things inside. It has a non-stick interior. It's very, very large, and I would say for a family of four to 8, this would be the type of size that you're looking for. It doesn't have any other major functionality, however, like the Instapot. Then you have the other type of manual, which I worked with for quite some time, the Tefal manual. And if you lift off the lid, you see it's just a pot with a silicone ring, which, by the way, I think is excellent on both the Wolfgang and on all other units. I've only run into trouble with the Instant Pot having an odor after use. On this one, you see how the clamps will then hook into. It then secures and pressure is achieved through heat on the stove. The La Costina has a different type of a mechanism on the top, as you will see, and I found this one a lot more intimidating than the Tefal unit, and both Tefal and La Costina were gifts. The pressure canner in the back of my stove I used when I was doing canning for long-term storage, tomato sauce, beans. A pressure canner is very different than a pressure cooker, and this is the unit that you need if you're going to do shelf-stable long-term storage for a year. Do not use a pressure cooker. They are different units. There are safety issues. You get a pressure canner when you're going to do canning, and I will leave links down below for these various types of units. And I will also refer you to groups that I would suggest that you go to on Facebook if you wish to find safe places to learn properly how to use some of these units. This is a 3-quart Instant Pot, which I am in love with and use strictly for making yogurt. I don't use any pressure in this unit when making yogurt, but I find it very handy, very efficient, and it's just enough yogurt to last my family of 3 for about 2 weeks. This is the ideal size, I think, for 1 or 2 people. I really adore this little unit, and frankly, this is about all I need in my home. Initially, I bought this 6-quart Instapot, which I loved and wanted it again for the yogurt function. But after the first time I used it, yes, the first time I used it, the silicone insert started to smell, and they're infamous for that. And you really should, if you buy this unit or any Instapot unit, buy a second ring and have one ring that you insert on the lid for cooking savory and one for sweet. And I will list all these things for you down below, and please come to my blog to read further.